Hello everyone and welcome to How to Vacuum Seal Chicken. I had to go to the butcher this morning. Australian butcher store in Boronia, and they're within my 5-kilometre boundary, just has chicken fillets for $6.99 a kilo. Now we were out of chicken fillets completely in the freezer, so we were sort of getting desperate for chicken fillets. So off I went to get some this morning. I was able to get 2 bulk packs of 5 kilos, so 10 kilos of chicken. And I thought I'd just do a quick video because people always ask, how do you store it? What do you do with it? So I was a little disappointed when I got these home. I feel a bit ripped off because they don't have the tenderloins on them. Now I know that might seem stupid, but I use the tenderloins for making sweet chili chicken tenders, for crumbing them and putting them in wraps, for cold finger foods, for all sorts of things. So without them, I feel a little ripped off. But in saying that, they were $6.99 a kilo, and when I did check the price of the tenderloins there, they were $10.99 a kilo, a tray. So I've already gone through with 1 pack. This is around 5 kilos here, and taken the skin off. There's just 2 left, and I'll show you because it's really easy to do. It's a bit icky, but it's really easy to do. Chicken skin peels off beautifully because all you do is put your finger in it and just pull it off, and it comes off just like that. Now you'll always have that little bit of fat left on there. That's okay. If you have a dog, you can use your chicken skins to make dog food. You can put them in the bokashi bucket. You can add them to stock if you like. You can do all sorts of things in them. I take the skin off because with chicken, most of the fat's under the skin. And I'm not a real fan of fat, in case you haven't noticed. Now, I've already gone ahead and done the bags for my family of 5 because these are quite big fillets. Look at the size of those, bigger than my hand. So they're quite big fillets. 2 to a bag will be more than enough chicken for the 5 of us. So just give me a second to wipe my hands. And I know it sounds odd, but I'll be back to start putting them in bags, and then I'll show you what I do. Zip out of here, and here we go. Okay, nice clean hands again. Always start with clean hands. Chicken is one of those things that you do not want to mess around with. I've already made my bags just to save you some time. I make them a little bigger than I need because I do reuse them. And I just pack 2 to a bag. I try to get them right into the bottom. Can you see that? So there's not a lot of space and not a lot of gaps for air. So we'll just zip through, put 2 to a bag, and I'll see how many. I didn't count them when I was skinning them, so I don't know how many I've got. I'll turn that one around. Now, I prefer to freeze them and pack them whole like this, so that if I decide to do schnitzels, I can just thaw them and slice them through. For schnitzels, I slice them through that way, and that will give me the schnitzels I need. If we want diced chicken, then I just dice it when it's nearly thawed. It's easier to handle chicken that's partially frozen. Get that down in there. I'm pushing it right into the corners so there's not a lot of gaps for air. We are vacuum sealing it. The air will be sucked out, but I want it to be as airless as possible to give me the optimum freezer time. Now this won't last us long at all, but you know what? It's a start, and it's more than we had when I got out of bed this morning, isn't it? I've got 2 left. Wow, even number. Okay, so here we go. In like that. Move this out of the way. That's just the tray they came in. I'll switch my hands up again, folks, if you don't mind. because I really do not like itchy fingers. Now I'm using my Food Saver because it's what I've got for vacuum sealing. 2 for a bag. Pop it in. It's already turned on. Put the bag in the trough. Put it down, lock it, and push vacuum seal. Listen for the noise. It will vibrate a bit because it's on the sink. Now it's sealing, the red light's on, so let me know it's sealing. And when it goes dark, it's done. I can take it out. There we go. And there's the seal. All nicely sealed. Always just check them to make sure they've sealed properly. That's done. So now when I'm packing in the freezer, I use the excess bag as a divider between each layer, just so they don't stick together, because sometimes they can stick together. Let me do another one. I won't do all of them for you on camera, but I'm pretty sure you get the hang of it. This is easy. Now this is my new Food Saver. I've had it for a few months now because I've worn out 2. Back and seal. Here we go again. Vacuum sealing is a really good way of preserving your food. It keeps up to 5 times longer in the fridge if you vacuum seal it. So I could put that into the fridge fresh and it would still be fresh in a couple of weeks. But it keeps up to 5 times longer in the freezer too. So that's another really good thing. It's vacuum sealed. There's no air in it. And so there's no freezer burn happening. The bags are whole. They stay exactly the way they are. I'll do one more for you. And we can close it up. There we go. You ready? I love my Food Saver. As I said, this is my 3rd one. I've worn out 2, literally worn out 2. They get a really good workout in my house because they don't just do food for the freezer. They do dry goods for the pantry shelves. They do things for when we're away camping. I love this one especially. This is the latest one because it has the attachment, the built-in attachment for jars. So I've got the lid over there. I can do jars and canisters with this without having to buy another. Oops, won't go back in. Now what have I done? Uh-oh. Pulled it out too far. There we go. And it fits like that. It's compact. It fits on the shelf. It's really good. Yes, it was an expensive kitchen tool, but I consider them an investment in saving us money because it does save us a bucket load of money. It means I can buy in bulk like I did today with the chicken and seal it up, put it in the freezer and know that I've extended the freezer life so it's going to last a long time. Vacuum sealing chicken, really easy. Now I've done it like this in the whole fillets. You could cut it into strips. You could dice it. You can, however you like to pack it, you can pack it in the bag and vacuum seal it. Just a little tip, make sure you leave a good, probably 2 inches to 5 centimetres head space so that you've got room to seal it and it has room to suck the air out. If you pack the bags too full and there's not enough head space, it won't be able to vacuum properly. So just remember, even though that looks like a lot of room in that bag for those 2 chicken fillets, it's ideal. It's perfect to get what I need done. Okay, now as I said, I reuse the bags. That is not recommended. That is a CAF thing. It is not a recommended thing. If you choose to reuse them, when you open them, you just cut off the sealed bit. I wash them in hot soapy water, hang them on the clothesline in the sunshine to dry. Make sure they're thoroughly dry before you bring them back inside. Turn them out the right way again, and they're ready to go. And I reuse them until they're too small to reuse, because you have to buy the bags and the rolls. I found it more economical for me to buy the rolls and make my own bags. You might find it cheaper to buy the bags ready-made, or more convenient to buy the bags ready-made. It's entirely up to you. But anyway, that's how I vacuum seal chicken. It lasts in my freezer for anything up to 12 to 18 months, depending on how chicken hungry we are. So there you go. That's how to vacuum seal chicken. If you want more ideas, please look at some of my other videos. If you enjoyed this video, please go down and give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I will check back. I check back fairly regularly, and I'll try to answer them as they come up. Thank you for joining me. Oh, one more thing. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. It's an easy way to be notified when we have new videos going up, when we do new live shows. Click the little bell and you'll be notified when anything new happens on our channel. Thank you again for joining me.